Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Greetings, stellar light beings of our star families of our galactic fleet. Our local Solaris continue to solar flash Gaia and all her children of the sun, multi-dimensional new creation codes throughout the day, releasing over 11 C-class solar flares over the past 24 hours. Our Mother Earth was also enveloped in a quantum field of higher light, being flooded with a strong G3 class geomagnetic storm, reaching levels of KP7 at its peak. We also had more pillars of white light appearing in the heartbeat readings of Gaia today, appearing on the Schumann charts at amplitudes of 2 spikes at 15 Hertz. Creating a 6-6 portal of the Christos Sophia consciousness pouring in, and a big blast of white light at 53 Hertz, 5th dimensional energetics anchored fully into the crystalline core of Gaia and rising. Pachamama also received a powerful activation today on her Pacific Ring of Fire, with a magnitude 5.9 earthquake in Vanuatu, at 8:57 UTC. All Starseed Earth Angelics of the 144 are stepping into the totality of their pure awareness of Buddha mind in the process of freeing themselves and all sentient beings from all nefarious programs, false systems, and time loops of suffering, and quantum leap into the new human species of Homo Luminous. 5D light body avatars of Terra Nova Gaia Galactica. A'ho. Welcome, beloved beings of light. I am Paul, White Gold Eagle, Keen 47, Blue Galactic Hand of our Universal Alliance of Light with PrimeDisclosure.com. We have many powerful transmissions again for you today from our sacred newearth scribes, so be sure to listen to the very end, where we release a powerful divine decree for the Silver Gate Portal, the Sun Conjunct Aldebaran, the enlightened passage of the soul. And please do us a favor and share this video with your teams and tribes all over this realm. And if you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe and click the subscribe button below. And now we continue with Divine Sister of the Light Valerie A. Elster. Big galactic movements happening today, recoding the Milky Way galaxy. Mixed star family mission, Pleiadian plus Sirian, flashpoint. And today from Divine Sister of the Light Erini, Crystal and Indigo Guide to the Galaxy. The Divine Mother now declares the quantum jump as completed. The zodiac stripe has been opened by the power of the golden spiral of life, so that all godly genealogies can be able to be restored. Remembrance and identity will be revealed. Who is who will be seen along with what one needs to correct or learn from the restoration of her genealogy. The Mother has been given her blessing. Spread the solar light and the pure element of gold that has been anchored in the Earth's fields via the Mother's home, and choose what is best and highest for your genealogy. Her gift is here. All children can now find her. Spread the word and rejoice. Blessings from CrystalIndigoGalaxy.com. And today from Divine Sister of the Light Tanaz, the Silver Gate Portal, the Sun Conjunct Aldebaran. Ancient astrologers considered Aldebaran to be one of the most important and sacred stars in our night sky. The Persians considered it one of the 4 royal stars. Its place in our heavenly skies has long been considered sacred by many ancient cultures around the world. Aldebaran is said to bring fortune, bravery, success, and stamina. Its energy is likened to a guardian angel, watching out and protecting those who bathe in its energy. Aldebaran is also said to awaken and sharpen the mind. It activates our third eye chakra. allowing us to grow in intelligence and raise our consciousness to new heights. Aldebaran is considered the star of enlightenment and allows us to download new and inspired ideas from the universe straight into our minds. According to some astrologers, Aldebaran is also believed to be the home of the Silver Gate portal, which is the entrance point for souls traveling to or reincarnating back to Earth. As the souls travel through the Silver Gate portal, they are bathed in the protective light of Aldebaran before making their way into their new reincarnation. From May 28th through the 31st each year, the sun crosses Aldebaran, activating its energy and making it more easily accessible to each and every one of us. We can use the energy of Aldebaran to sharpen our minds, accelerate our path to enlightenment, boost our stamina, protect ourselves, and perhaps remind ourselves of why we have chosen to reincarnate into this lifetime. If you have ever wanted to do a past life regression or an Akashic Records reading or meditation, this time frame will offer extra support. You may also just naturally find yourself having dreams or intuitive downloads about your past life and soul contract. As Aldebaran is linked with fortune and success, we can also use this day to take action towards our goals and dreams and for manifestation work. As the portal of Aldebaran's energy is heightened, visualize all that you desire for yourself, your loved ones, and the world around you. Allow your mind to be transported to new heights as you create this visual for yourself. From foreverconscious.com. And today from Divine Sister of the Light, Sophie Gregoire. Today's Oracle. The past is gone. The chapter is closed. A whole level of your life may have disappeared. There is the grief of now, but also the suppressed pain of before, when you didn't want to hear it. As always, after a cleansing and shedding, comes the feeling of void, of not knowing, of being in between spaces. This is not punishment. This is upgrade. This is not loneliness. This is new connections being prepared behind the scenes. You are reaching a level of wholeness and of personal power you never attained before. In this grief there is calmness too. There are questions, and there is a newfound strength, a tremendous resilience. There is lack of clarity, and there is the prestigious knowing that the best is to allow the shedding to happen, the clearing to be complete, so that you fully reach the other side. And this actually feels so clear. Allow the stillness. Allow the whisperers to rise from the depth of your soul. You are making room for so much beauty and alignment. There are places and people you presently don't know the name of that are being prepared right now as we speak. This is a key phase of your expansion and your sacred path. All is well. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Shay, from Numbers by Shay Numerology, 5/28/25. We heal from the inside out. Our bodies know how to expunge slivers and toxins. It's automatic. Our minds, however, not so much. They repress and retain emotions, regrets, guilt, shame, and negativity. Intuitively we know better, but the ego is a hoarder of shadows and can feed off our pain. Enter 2025, the season of endings, fulfillment, and completion. The Savior of weary hearts and minds, today wants peace through healing, the kind that happens when we trust our intuition the way we trust that our bodies know what to do. This is also June's mission, to put intuition first and release what doesn't belong in your new story. And today from Divine Sister of the Light Aura, 444. Your vortex of light is attuning to the octaves of the universe. This will give the body soreness, as ascension is a spiritual and biological process. Your Merkaba as a spinning vortex, which is a stargate portal. The sun, too, is a portal, streaming in higher frequency waves of consciousness. Your chakras are interdimensional portals that access information across space and time. It's how I read past and future timelines in sessions. Through these portals, where information is within the field and the DNA. To attune, to clear past timelines within you or the planet, spin counterclockwise, and to attune, spin counter. You can use it for any location of the body now that feels sore. It's connected to a chakra and portal across space and time. To clear the past, clear the now and future as they are simultaneously. It's important not to get stuck in the past, but to clear and bring light forth. Powerful transmissions of light over the past several days. Breathe in light and clear what is not serving and allowing to align to your spirit. 144 flowing in. From Divine Sister of the Light Natalia Alba, beloved ones, as we continue becoming more whole and free of previous energetic and spiritual attachments. We embrace the new beginnings being born within ourselves. New beginnings that this new month of June emphasizes for those willing to let go and open their hearts to love, to live new experiences, and above all, to continue integrating their illumined self as we keep navigating through this eternal spiral of creation. A new planetary cycle that is marked by the lunar nodes changing signs, and mainly Saturn and Neptune moving into Aries, with the exact conjunction at 0 degrees Aries now in June. This is the planetary reset we have been preparing for. It is the 0 point, the void, where all is created. While we are yet healing, recalibrating, and rejuvenating ourselves within our cocoon, doing our inner work at all levels to initiate ourselves in a higher sphere of creation. This is the time we have been waiting for, and many of you have been supporting during many lifetimes. This is the time when everything is shifting, and it is now when we most need to be present in what we think, feel, and do, as we can continue our current trajectory into a more harmonic dimension. It is in these 2 years until we step into 2027, when energetically all will shift into a new timeline, when we need to become aware of the importance of all we seed during this transformative period, as all we plant now will determine where we will be tomorrow, and where we all will be as a collective. June offers us balance and harmony within our current transfiguration, as it is a month for stabilization. As the universal number 6 that represents June, 15 reduced, and the 6-6 portal remind us, numbers that involve the stabilization of all the changes we have made in our light bodies, in our lives, and all the changes that our planetary templars, structures, and fabrics experience too. Many of you, stabilizers, and new earth anchors, will be called to be of assistance during the entire month and part of July, as there are important changes in certain locations and planetary grids that need sonic stabilizers and harmonic ones to help stabilize these changes. We start June with a very positive frequency. Jupiter semi-sextile Uranus, 2 powerful forces in our heavens that invite us to break free from the chains we often create ourselves, giving birth to new beginnings, and moving into new horizons as we continue rediscovering who we truly are. June reminds us that we all hold within the divine creative spark to shape our reality as we wish. We all have the potential to shift all the circumstances that keep us from living a soul-aligned life. This is the month for us to start working on mastering the art of descending our soul's creations from the mental body to the physical world. It is a time to create inner synthesis as the only way to become sovereign and conscious creators. A time to appreciate our beauty and the beauty in all that surrounds us, as Venus in Taurus will remind us as we deepen into the month. June is a time for us to thrive and allow beauty, divine love, and expansion into our being. For we need to remember the importance of joy, gratitude, and appreciation for all life, as we traverse this transitional year. Saturn will also continue inviting us to be grounded, become energetically sovereign, and resilient to overcome all obstacles that may emerge as we continue heading into our new chosen timeline. These 2 years are key for us to decide on what frequency we will remain and with what forces we are going to co-create. Once we choose, remaining in that frequency is vital for us to continue heading into our unique soul's trajectory, welcoming the new experiences, companions, and all the tests we need to remain as sovereign, free beings in a world that constantly challenges us to be soul-fragmented. May you choose to stand firm in your light, wisdom, and power, beloveds, with an infinite love from NataliaAlba.com. 1111 Gateway coming in. And today from Divine Brother of the Light Diego E. Berman, Ph.D. Celestial Wake-Up Call, Solar Winds and Crown Energy Center Activation, May 28, 2025. Dear friends, as several new coronal holes position themselves facing Earth, a high-speed solar wind is brewing, potentially generating minor to moderate solar storms G1 to 2 today and tomorrow. For those attuned to the subtle energies of the universe, this celestial dance can spark a cascade of effects that ripple through both body and emotions. The increased electromagnetic activity can heighten emotional sensitivity, making it easier to pick up on the emotions of those around us. Mood swings might become more pronounced, and intuition could become a trusted ally, guiding us through life's complexities. Some might feel an intense creative surge, as if the solar storms are unlocking hidden potential within. Physically, the body's energy centers might feel like they're shifting, realigning to accommodate the changing cosmic landscape. This can manifest as headaches, head pressure, fatigue, visual disturbances, or digestive issues in some individuals. However, for others, it might mean a renewed sense of vitality, as if the solar energies are infusing them with a fresh dose of life force. As the solar winds buffet our planet, energy-sensitive individuals might find themselves on an emotional roller coaster. Yet amidst the turbulence lies an opportunity for growth, self-reflection, and spiritual exploration. By embracing the chaos and allowing ourselves to be swept up in the cosmic currents, we might just discover new depths to our own resilience and inner wisdom. This incoming solar wind also converges with the recent energies of the new moon in Gemini, which illuminated the realms of communication, curiosity, and mental agility. As the solar energies interact with our nervous system, we might experience heightened mental activity, restlessness, or an insatiable desire for knowledge. Moreover, the crown chakra, our gateway to higher states of consciousness, may be particularly activated, allowing us to tap into the influx of cosmic information and potentially expanding our awareness. This potent combination of celestial influences invites us to upgrade our perception, embracing new ideas, perspectives, and ways of being, and to harness the transformative power of the universe to propel us forward on our spiritual journeys. In this dance between Earth and the cosmos, we're invited to tune in, to listen to the whispers of the universe, and to allow ourselves to be transformed by the celestial ballet. So take a deep breath, ground yourself, and let the solar storms guide you on your journey inward. As we navigate these energetic influences, let's embrace the transformative power of the universe, trusting that we are evolving into our highest potential, individually and collectively, and emerging stronger, wiser, and more radiant than ever. Have a wonderful day, much love, and stay tuned for more updates as we surf together these cosmic waves. We are one, from DiegoBerman.com. And today from Divine Sister of the Light Carolyn, 144 God Code. You're moving on into new emotional experiences. Protect yourself by creating boundaries with outdated patterns. This can include your own thoughts and ruminating over the past. Instead, cut the cords and call back your power. End the soul growth lessons with gratitude, as they have been the catalyst to your awakening. Integrate this understanding and transform it into your soul's mastery. Yah bless. Love, Carolyn, from 144godcode.com. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Colleen Lemma. On Wednesday, May 28th, the moon, ruler of our subconscious, will make the shift from air sign Gemini into water sign Cancer at 1:33 p.m. Eastern Time. She will then create some challenging connections to Saturn, ruler of restrictions, Neptune, ruler of delusions, and Pluto, ruler of repressed feelings. We also have the influence of illusionary nature of Neptune. However, Saturn gives his dose of reality with the storm that seems to be brewing in the background, and Pluto asks you to go deeper with your psyche to understand what is real and what is just fantasy. With the moon moving into emotional Cancer, we may be diving in to see what lies beneath the surface so that we can bring forth the energies of transformation that is needed within ourselves. Blessings of love and light to all, from sacredsoulempowerment.com. And today from Divine Sister of the Light, Leah Whitehorse. Pluto retrograde in Aquarius, sextile Ceres in Aries, lunar aspects, thinking. We're all up in the head, debating ideologies, trying to build bridges, seeking ways to connect, people or dots. Everything feels so big right now, and whilst it's wonderful to have so many options, it's also overwhelming. Soon there's an urge to retreat to safety, lock the door, quiet the noise, give yourself permission to nest, nurture and nourish to fend off emotional lows. The instruction to nurture is also echoed by Ceres. To take care of yourself is to empower yourself. Reduce social commitments if necessary to create space for creativity. Alternatively, if there has been too much alone time, reach out to friends for some social sustenance. Going deeper, this aspect speaks of a need to respect natural cycles. Don't be afraid to release what is no longer working for you. All that dies is reborn in another guise. Cut back to flourish. From LeahWhitehorse.com. And today from the Tzolk'in Times, Keen 65, Red Cosmic Serpent. Tone 13, known as Cosmic, coils today, with its keywords being transcend, endure, and presence. Day 13 concludes the Red Skywalker wave spell, a 13-day journey of wakefulness that began with Skywalker's call to adventure, daring you to explore beyond your comfort zone. The first and last days weave a poetic thread. Skywalker's courage leads to Serpent's renewal, a fitting finale. Today endure to transcend. Reflect on lessons learned, like a traveler unpacking after a quest. In this wave spell, your bold steps culminate in transformation. Ponder what you've gained to prepare for the next journey. Picture a snake shedding its skin under a starry sky, emerging anew. Presence is key. Be here now to embrace this shift. The day's glyph is red serpent, pulsing with instinct, survival, and life force. Serpent days are about transmutation, shedding old poisons like fear or doubt to grow. This glyph embodies Kundalini energy, coiled at the base chakra, ready to rise through aligned chakras for a transcendent buzz. Cosmic's enduring vibe amplifies this renewal, making today potent for rebirth. By embracing Skywalker's adventurous spirit, trying new paths, facing risks, you've earned this chance to slough off what weighs you down. That toxic habit or lingering grudge, release it. In this wave spell, Serpent's transformation fulfills the journey's promise, awakening you to a lighter, vibrant self. Meditate or move your body to spark this kundalini flow. And today from Divine Sister of the Light Christina Papa Giorgio, Red Cosmic Serpent, 13 Cheek Chan, Keen 65, 28th of May, 2025. Keen 6-5 equal 11 equal 2. Portal, duality, doorway, partnership. Cosmic equal tone 13. Mystic, goddess, cosmic consciousness, 13 moons, natural time. Mystic cosmic 13, coupled with the red serpent, kundalini rising energy, makes for an ultra-cosmically expansive day. Day 13 is the final day in the red Skywalker wave spell of awakening, exploration, and expansion, and we're going out with a bang. If you have not awakened, evolved, or expanded during this wave spell, then today will be a power-packed day for you. Hang on to your hats, because Bane is giving us a great blast-off. Tomorrow he is handing the baton to his best buddy, Kimi, the White World Bridger, to cross the Rainbow Bridge to our new wonderful world. Alleluia! Tone of creation, cosmic is the last and final tone of creation. The highest octave, tone 13 in the spiritual realm. 13 is the mystical number of the cosmic order, the goddess, and synchronic natural time. We have arrived. Add some, I am here. This is the stage of having transcended the physical, emotional, and mental realms, and arriving at cosmic consciousness. Cosmic action transcends, power endures, essence presence. Today we are transcending our old survival responses and raising our kundalini to the max, to experience total cosmic expansion through our pure presence, floating endlessly as cosmic consciousness throughout space-time, pure ecstatic bliss. Today's question is, am I releasing all blocks and purifying my physical vessel, fueling my soul expansion in order to experience cosmic consciousness? Now we bid adieu to Bane, our red Skywalker, the angelic messenger and galactic explorer, and thank him for the incredibly expansive and wild ride he took us on throughout the cosmos. We have expanded our awareness and our light bodies as we stretched our golden wings to explore our galactic neighborhood. Bliss is here now on Earth. Tomorrow we commence a brand new wave spell with Kimi, the White World Bridger, as our learned guide and gatekeeper, leading us over the Rainbow Bridge to the New World. And so our journey through the dream spell continues. Divine blessings for the elevation of your pure life force and passion to fuel your divine mission. In la ketch a la keen. Christina White Magnetic World Bridger, Keen 66. Keen 65, Red Cosmic Serpent. The mantra, the code for today is, I endure in order to survive. Transcending instinct. I seal the store of life force with the cosmic tone of presence. I am guided by the power of universal water. And on this powerful day of activations, transformations, and manifestations, let us know, beloved beings of light, in the comments below, what you're feeling, what you're seeing, your dreams, your visions, and your synchronicities. And if you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe and click the subscribe button below and the little bell to get notifications on future updates. And as always, we have a link in the description below to the transcriptions of today's transmissions, and we archive these on our website, primedisclosure.com. Now I'd like to take the time to thank everyone supporting us in our work and mission. It's because of your monthly pledges and donations we're able to continue our work. So if you'd like to help support our work, our mission, and help us continue bringing our daily transmissions to the world for free, you can make a monthly pledge to our Patreon page at whitegoldeagle.com. Now I'd like to thank Divine Sister of the Light, Pam Rademacher, for your donation today. Thank you very much, Divine Sister. We appreciate you and your support. I'd like to also thank Divine Angel of the Light, Hamilton Leaper, for your donation today. Thank you very much. We truly appreciate you and your support. And I'd like to also thank Divine Brother of the Light, John West, for another donation. Thank you very much, Divine Brother. We appreciate you and your continued support. I'd like to also thank Divine Sister of the Light, Ann Nordman, for another donation. Thank you very much, Divine Sister. We truly appreciate you and your continued support, and we appreciate all of you that continue to support us in our work and mission. We couldn't be doing this work without you, so we're very grateful for each and every one of you. If you'd like to support our work and mission with a one-time donation, you could do so to our PayPal or Stripe accounts. Both links are at egolovecondor.com. And now we're going to complete today's transmissions with a very powerful divine decree for the Silver Gate Portal, the Sun Conjunct Aldebaran, the enlightened passage of the soul. I call upon the radiant light of the sun and the royal star Aldebaran, keeper of the Silver Gate, to awaken and activate my divine soul blueprint in the sacred passage of celestial alignment. Through the gate of silver, I now remember who I am. I decree that I am a sovereign being of eternal light, incarnated with purpose and precision upon the earth in this timeline. As the sun dances with Aldebaran, I align my consciousness with the frequencies of bravery, fortune, stamina, and sacred success. I receive the protection of the guardian star, wrapped in the silver wings of Aldebaran's timeless embrace. I step fearlessly into the next phase of my soul's unfolding, knowing I am watched over and divinely guided. I now open my third eye, the seed of my cosmic knowing. I activate my inner vision to receive galactic wisdom, ancient remembrance, and crystalline clarity. New ideas, inspired pathways, and divine intelligence flow freely into my being. I call forth the codes of enlightenment. I call forth the remembrance of lifetimes past. I call forth the soul contract I agreed upon before entering this earthly realm. Through this decree, I embrace the sacred purpose of my incarnation. I walk forward as a messenger of the stars, a bridge between heaven and earth, a weaver of new earth realities. As I stand beneath this portal of light, I visualize a world in harmony, a body in radiant health, a mission in full bloom, a heart aligned with truth, a mind elevated to divine consciousness. By the power of the Silver Gate, by the guardianship of Aldebaran, by the light of the sun itself, it is done, it is done, it is done, and so it is. Thank you for joining us today, beloved beings of light. Have a most beautiful, blessed day as we continue our journey through the Ascension portal and into our new heaven upon the new earth. Keep walking gently your sacred path with heart, with peace and love in every step, and keep shining your light brightly into the night. Be sure to make this day and every day the best day ever. The eagle and the condor love you all. Namaste.